On the way Portland's city camping ban will be enforced, Mayor Wheeler and Multnomah County Sheriff Nicole Morrisey O'Donnell just issued a joint statement. They announced that people who violate the ban and refuse alternate housing will now be booked into jail. This comes after a very public disagreement between the mayor and the sheriff, in which the sheriff said her department would not book people into jail and that the correction system should be used as a place for people who pose a danger to the public, not those living unsheltered. The two met yesterday and came up with a new plan. Now, anyone who's arrested for refusing alternative housing will be booked into jail but will not be released without a housing plan. They will review this new agreement over the next 120 days to see if it's working and to determine if it needs any changes. We are working to learn more details. We will, of course, bring you updates on air and online as we get them at kptv.com.